Hey sis, Shelly Bean. Well, thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you. I have to go through the formalities first, just to explain some things. Um, Although I have been concentrating on your energy and everything, and you are somebody that I can't pick up. If not, I would definitely say so. Although I've been concentrating on your energy, I make a mental note of what I've learned or what I picked up. I didn't write anything down. I wanted it to be genuine and organic when I got in front of the um, camera, and this is why I make myself remember what I'm picking up about you. So then, when I sit in front of the camera, I relax and I bring back those energies and memories again. Um, because the way they come across to you, the way you pick them up, is also part of the reading as well. Okay. So if I stop a lot, just understand that that is why I'm trying to retrieve those energies once again, or I could be picking up new ones. All right. The first thing um, that I picked up is something I really never stopped thinking about since the first night I laid down to gather energy about a force that is around you. I've said that it's your higher self. She can be, but then there's another part of me feel like sh- she's an ancestor, and her name is Unasius. Is it Unas? No, Unasius. Unasius. And when I heard this name, I also saw it in my mind's eye. I was in limbo, asleep, and I saw it. And I saw her profile, and she was brown skinned. She had a long neck, and I think she had a choker on her neck, and she had a fez on. You know, a real long fez, and it looked like it was covering up her head because the fez went way out. It was like 3 feet long, like the Nefertiti fezzes, and it was black, and it had gold jewelry in it, and just gold circles around the black part. I could tell she is very, very beautiful. She's very strong, and she is around you. She is trying to communicate with you. Now, right now, as I'm speaking on her, I'm picking her up, and that she is an old ancestor, is what she is. She is an old ancestor. She is actually reaching out to your higher self, which and being very loud about it, which is why you're picking it up. And I say you're picking it up because I'm picking it up. If it's not around your energy and your aura, I wouldn't be picking it up. So what I'm picking up is something that's being screamed down to you from your higher self. And everything that you need to know and understand, she can help you with that. She's ready to help you with that. It's time to help you with that. Up until this point, it was up to you to try to do it on your own. But because right now we're shifting and all of the sincere people are being helped with how to shift and giving you information on what you need to do. Before they were just letting you just handle it on your own. But now we're going into Mother Earth is going into another dimension, as you know. Her name again is Unasius. Unasius. And the way she was spelling it is Ceus. No, not Ceus. I'm sorry. Unacius. That's how you spell it. Eunacius. When I heard it, I thought, wow, that's a unique name. And when I heard the name Eunacius, when I read it, I felt like there was this surge of, oh, feminine but strong. You know it was a feminine energy, but she's strong. She is a great, great ancestor of yours. Somewhere in Africa, I'm not sure where. I'm not sure where she comes from, and maybe that is because it's not meant for me to know. Now, a lot of things you asked about your diabetes and your health and everything. Do understand that these readings sometimes you might get answers that you don't agree with, or answers that you are confused about. Always make sure you ask me a question. You can always ask 2 or 3 more questions after this. But sometimes you might not hit as you want to hear. The first thing that comes up is that you have to change your diet. If you're eating meat, all of us, we need to stop eating meat. Um, I can't psychically pick up what you could do for a living. It's I don't want to waste your reading time about that. There are some things that you can Google some things up and find out. But spiritually speaking, if I would put it on a spiritual idea, I would say write a book. Write a book. You can write a book and publish it yourself. I have bought a course. It only costs $9 about how to write a book in 30 days. Of course, it does take a little bit longer than 30 days, but the concept, I understand what she meant. You can write a book. You can write a newsletter. You could do different things. Whatever expertise you have, put it into. If you're good with computers, do that. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So you asked me a few other things. I'm going to try to remember to answer your question. I couldn't find that email with your questions in it, but I'm just going to remember the ones that you told me, and then what I'll do is I'm just going to read the energy that I feel, and hopefully that will, you know, give you everything that you need. Um, you asked about your twin flame. I do believe that you're going to meet your twin flame if you haven't already. Now, there's a difference between soulmate and twin flames. The soulmate isn't necessarily the opposite sex, and soulmates aren't necessarily an intimate relationship. But twin flame, I think, is more intimate, is more loving, more romantic. Um, I can't say if you did or didn't meet them. I do feel this, that in the coming 24 months, everybody's going to be able to have the opportunity of meeting their twin flame. There's a movie where Will Smith played a man. You meet your twin flame. I think his was a blonde haired white woman. I don't remember the name of the movie, but they put these things out in the movies because a lot of them are likely true. But as far as your romance, I'm picking up the person that you are with is not a bad person at all. There's some issues going on with him. Um, I choose not to talk about it because they're personal, they're his issues, and I'm just picking up residue from you, which, speaking of residue, it can sometimes come across false. So that's why I won't talk about that. So give me one more moment. Una Unasius. Unasius is saying that you are waiting for something to happen instead of realizing it. And I have this problem too. Instead of realizing that it is, that you are, you're waiting. You're waiting to get an idea. You're waiting to pick up a feeling. You're waiting to learn some knowledge when you already have the knowledge. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be sitting right here, right now, searching for the knowledge. It's already inside of you. What I strongly suggest that you do is get a lot of spiritual books, books that you love to read, books on astral traveling, books on your doppelganger, books on how to understand different things that are considered taboo. Just good spiritual books. Read them an hour before you go to bed. Just pick up your books and just start reading them. And then put that one down and read another one, and then read a few paragraphs. Put that book down and read another book, a few paragraphs. Yeah, I'm serious. Do this. Some people might say, no, no, just read one book. Nope. Read several different books. You know, a few paragraphs or a chapter or two out of several different books. Do that every night, Jelly Bean. Every night without fail. Do that. And if you can, if you have time during the day, read. Read all kinds of spiritual things. When you do this, it's kind of turning on your spiritual radio. Okay? And another thing, speaking of spiritual radio, your hair is antennas. I'm going to ask you now, from now until the end of the year, don't let nobody touch your hair. Try to do your hair yourself. Now, if your man washes your hair, that's different. You know, you already have a chemistry and a connection, and I think it's really good when a man washes his wife's hair. Okay, so that's fine. But this is all like it turns it gets the wheels turning. You know, I can't reiterate it or stress it enough how you're slowing yourself down by waiting for it to happen, and instead of enjoying that it is happening. Another thing she's also telling me, I'm also feeling connection from Mother Earth right now. You know, Mother Tree. I conversate with a lot. Get out there in nature. You know, walk in grass. Constantly say thank you to the blades of grass. There's this movie, it's called Happening, something like that, where the blades of grass are attacking people and making people do things, commit suicide, and all that kind of stuff. We want to stay connected to Mother Earth in a positive way. Um, I was considering, one day, like, you know how we pray on the 21st, that we just go out there and just pick up trash. Just pick up trash. Don't even wait for anybody to plan it. Do things like this, Jelly Bean. Go out and pick up trash out of wherever you see it. You know, I've seen some people throw paper and things out of their car. I just go over, I'll get out of my car and I'll go and I'll pick it up. Do things like this and you will feel more connected. This is the reason why you feel so disconnected from your magical self, from your higher self, from your powerful self, is because you're not really giving attention to the fact that you already are. You're not disconnected. It just seems like it's so far away. So you got to meet her. I'm talking about your higher self. Meet her halfway. But in order to do that, there are several ways. Just get connected to Mother Earth. Read. And I mean read physical books. You got to read physical books. I mean, you can go online and get Kindle and things like that, but because of what's going on in our world right now, Jelly Bean, you're not going to be able to use the computer. It will not be available. Okay, so let me see. There is someone that you shouldn't be trusting too much. But it's not somebody in your close circle. It's just somebody you kind of know. I don't know. I'm feeling like it could be somebody that you say, yeah, we ought to do such and such sometimes, but you never hung out with that person before, or somebody maybe that work at a store or something that you frequent. Keep your eye out on that. You're going to be coming into some artwork if you haven't already. Some very special artwork. And I keep hearing her say, find my picture, find my picture. There's some artwork that, more than one artwork. And one of them, I think she's saying, try to find a picture that looks like her. She's really strong. Ooh, it's spelled Unaciscus, because it's Unacius. Oh, not ci. I keep getting this confused. Unacius. 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 That's her name. Unacius. Unacius. Yeah. You have to say her. Yeah, she's real powerful. It may even be that she's your ancestor and that she is you. I don't know. I'm picking up so many different things. It's an honor, actually. I feel very honorable. She don't let you see her face. You don't see. See, this is how I know. One of the reasons, there are many different ways you know when you run into a very powerful spirit, because a lot of times they don't look you dead on in the face. They get to the point, like Medusa was very powerful, captivating in her eyes. You can't really look her in the face, in the eyes like that. And Unacius reminds me of that. She's very powerful. And she has some gifts for you, she's saying. She has some gifts for you. She has some information for you. Okay. Okay. I'm told that you need to set up an altar. This will really work, okay? Set up an altar somewhere. You need to dedicate a room. It needs to be something not half-assed, not rink-a-dink, because there's some gifts for you. And she actually exists. Dang, I'm getting a lot of flooding. She actually does exist and still in physical form. She is from one of the planets near the Riskians, where the Riskians stay. I'm going to get back to you on that one, because I need to do some research on some. Now, the Riskians, there are 3 moons in their constellation, and I think she's on the blue one. I'm going to look back, because that part is getting really confusing. I just need to let you know. I'm picking up a strong possibility that she is just really, really old. Like, really old. We have and I know I said 20 minutes, but I'll give you just a few minutes more because you've been so patient. I've been getting so many things coming in. The videos that I did at first, I had to do it over because I've been getting other information and I was told stop, do it over, So anyway, hold on. Yeah, she's very old and okay. Let me get back and stop bouncing around. Let's talk about the altar. If you can find a room somewhere, a corner in the basement, or a whole room, or whatever, to dedicate it to yourself. This is to you. This is to your higher self. This is to Unasi is, which I really believe that you're very strongly connected to her, maybe even a soulmate. Okay? I'm directed to say that I'm not really picking it up exactly who she is because it's not for me to know, it's for you to find out to know, for you to know. Okay? All right, so what you need to do is the colors is black and gold. Black, gold, and off white. Okay? So I see how you should have this and everything. You need to get like a table and have a glass that's the same size and shape of whatever table you're going to use, and then paint one side of the glass black, okay, and then turn it over, and it's very beautiful, and it'll look like marble. You know what I mean? I'm directed for, she wants you to do it that way, and she also wants you to put a lot of gold candles and some gold jewelry on there, and a fez if you can find a fez, because there's a gift that she wants to bestow upon you spiritually. It will come through dreams, and it will come through people speaking to you. You're going to get some knowledge from about something that you always needed to know. I'm not picking that up yet, but sometimes this knowledge is going to come to you in form of people, just saying regular things. To them, it's just a regular statement, but to you, you will know that it means something else. And you'll know that time when it gets here. Also, you will be picking up information and answer to things through songs. So pay attention to random songs and the words that come out right then. Pay attention to random statements when you turn on flip the channel real quick. You think about a thought and you flip the channel real quick. Pay attention to that. And also, I'm told that if you want to find answers about certain things, sometimes pick up a book, just random pick up a book and flip it. Believe in your energy and where your energy is taking you. And if you are a good person and you know you're a good person, stay in your face, stay in your path and out of your way. Okay? You really do have to make sure that you read every single night. Read something. It's better to have the physical book, the physical hard copy. I want you to get a magic marker or a highlighter and just highlight stuff and go back and read it again and highlight other stuff and write side notes. Do all of that kind of stuff because you are turning on the ignition to your spiritual mind. When you go to sleep, you learn to lucid dream much better when you're constantly saturating your thoughts in spirituality. If you don't do that, what's the use? You go to sleep and you don't remember a damn thing when you wake up. That is because you're not starting your vehicle. Your brain and your mind are two different things. Your mind is the vehicle that you need to start when you go to sleep. Sleeping isn't the end of the day, it's the beginning of a new day on the astral realm or other realms in your personal world. Okay? I see a new house for you. You're going to get a new house. The way you're going to get it is the way a lot of us are going to get a lot of different things. So just have some patience because this is a very difficult time that we're living in, a trying time, a scary time, but it's also a very unique and a special one. Once a lot of this madness has surpassed, with the evil things that certain people are doing to humanity. Once that is cleared up, we are going to be a lot happier, and things are going to be easier to acquire. These are going to be a lot easier. And I see a beautiful house with like 4 stories. Well, maybe 3 story. If we count the basement. Very beautiful, but it has carpeting in it. I don't know if you're a carpeting person, or maybe this is a hotel or someplace you're going to be staying. Because I also do. I feel a trip, but not anytime soon. I feel a trip with music. Hmm. I feel a lot of children around you. Like there's going to be some more children around you, but temporarily. But for temporary. I'm not sure what that means. You're gonna, I don't know. Is it a babysitting thing? Is it family members that you're gonna be helping out, or a friend or something? And I'm not supposed to know everything. Well, okay, I need to reiterate for you to beware of the person that is always telling you you can't do something, or asking you why you want to do that. Like they always have an opinion to give when you ain't asking for no opinion. That's the person I'm talking about. I don't know who this person is, but I'm picking up that this person is very, very close to you. That person sometimes can slow you down. Not saying that this person don't love you, because they do. This is a very, very close person to you. They do love you, but you have to step back from them. Don't put so much stock in what they say. In other words, don't run your mouth out to them so much. If I keep your mouth shut to a point where they go, you don't say such and such no more. You okay? You know, try to keep it cordial. But this person is, they mean well, but they're hindering you. Okay. All right. So you do have 2 more questions you can ask me about what I talked about here, and let me know what you think. I had a great time speaking and feeling the energy of Unasius. Unasius. She's so pretty. And she's just gorgeous. But anyway, I will talk to you soon. I hope it helps. Thank you for um, patronizing. Stay in the lights.